right. Wow, 26 of you woke up on a Saturday morning for this. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Morning. I'm so excited to present this virtual pre-recorded recital this morning. And I want to tell you a little bit about what gave me the idea for this. So when I was in high school, I was in this Celtic band called Dundrennan. And so I played viola and my friend played the hammered dulcimer. Another friend played the fiddle and Lyric played the bagpipes and the uilleann pipes and penny whistles and stuff like that. And we played music together for like all throughout high school for 4 years. And we actually, like, it seemed normal at the time because I was in the band and doing these things, and that's just my Tuesday. But I look back and I'm like, man, in high school, we were together for 4 years and we played all this music and did all these things. It just seems kind of unreal. And we also saved up enough money to create a CD. So we would play for coffee shops and parties and things like that. And we saved up a ton of money, what seemed like a ton of money back then. And we rented a recording studio for a couple of months and put together the Road to Lisdoon Varna, which is on my list of things to do this year, to put that on Spotify. And what happened was, I noticed that when we were recording, I learned so much about myself as a musician, and I learned about how to listen to music and how to calm my nerves when I was getting nervous about recording and things like that. And so when I was thinking about a way to have a spring recital for everyone this year, I thought, let's do a pre-recorded Zoom recital, because there's so much to be learned in the recording process. You hear yourself as other people hear you, as opposed to just, hearing yourself from your own point of view. So I'm super excited about the recordings that have been gathered and that we're going to share this morning, because I think that probably everybody learned a lot about themselves as musicians when they did their recordings. So the other reason we do this in the spring is this is my way of celebrating my grandmother's birthday. She lived to be 101, and yesterday was her birthday, and I always would go and do performances for her around that time of year. So I'm excited to have you all here with me this morning to share this. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. So I'm going to share the recordings that I've put together in this PowerPoint. And it's not all going to be performances. I've got some kidisms to throw in there and a few funny things. And please do stick around until the end, because we will have a group photo at the very end. Sweet. I love it when a plan works. All right. So first up are Mr. Caleb students. I'm gonna hit play on Oakley's, and if for some reason you don't hear it, please light me up in the comments, okay? Oh no, you're not hearing it. Okay, no sound. So sorry.
Oh, okay, we're working on it. Please bear with me for just a second. We're working on figuring out why you can't hear Oakley's awesome on top of Old Smoky. Okay, well, Clee's working on that. Part of what I like to do when we have recitals is share a little bit about some of the really funny things that kids say during lessons. And some advice I got early on in my career was to write these things down, because the things that kids say are often just really funny and tickle me. Darn right it is, Aaron. Yeah. So I put out an email to my teachers, and I was like, hey guys, what are some funny things that kids are saying to you in your lessons? And so I call these kidisms, and I like to share them both at the fall recital and like any performance that we do. I won't name names because I'm not looking to embarrass anybody, but I think these are pretty funny. So let me share with you some things that the teachers have said, have shared with me. Clay says he walked in one time and overheard H, explaining to Paige how she thought the treble clef was pronounced. And so Paige had to explain it's pronounced treble, but as a bass player, I think he could kind of agree that it's treble. It's treble. From Miss Leah. So Leah is a former student of mine turned teacher. She took lessons for a long time and has started teaching violin students. And she was teaching one of her kiddos about sharps. Now, as you know, a sharp looks a lot like a pound sign to people of my generation. But her student turned to her and said, I'm so sorry, but you're mistaken. That's actually a hashtag. You're the best. Thank you so much. I think we've got the sound thing figured out. I'm going to try it again. Would you please tell me in the comments if you hear Oakley? I'm going to start him back at the beginning. Yes, okay, we're hearing it. Thank you so much for your patience and for your feedback. I'm going to start him from the beginning one last time so we can hear his uninterrupted performance. I'm so proud of how far he has come on piano. Here we go. Woo! Nice job, Oakley. All right. Good deal. That was awesome. Let's see. I'll let some more people in from the waiting room. Admit all. All right, cool. Okay. Next we have Silas Ponsnasen with Rock It Away.
Hi there, everyone. This is Silas, and he's playing Rocket Away.
Yes, nicely done, Silas. Man, Caleb, your students got some awesome timing. Okay. Oops. Next up, we have Mariah Libman with Für Elise. Let's see, if you just entered and I've missed you, would you go ahead and mute yourself? All right, here we go, Mariah.
Hi everybody, this is Mariah Libman, and she's going to be playing for Elise, but in a different key.
Yeah, nicely done, Mariah. I noticed she didn't even look at that music. She has got that all down. Very nice. That's awesome. I love your comments, guys. That's so great. All right. Next up, we have, nope, there we go. Abel Kraus, enter Sandman.
Hi, I'm Abel playing Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Yeah. Woo. Okay, last time I looked, he was playing like 3 chords on ukulele. Man, you have come so far on this. That's awesome.
Hi,
All right. Another one of Mr. Caleb's students is there, Owen. And I didn't know that Elizabeth sings. That's his mom, and she's got a wonderful voice. So please enjoy Love Potion number 9.
I took my troubles down to Monterey. You know the gypsy with the gold cap too. She's got a shop down at 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been that way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed a cop down at 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Oh, I love that. That is great. Great job, Owen. Working on that B flat chord. Woo! That's not an easy one. Good job on that. I'm so glad y'all are liking this. Thanks for the comments. They're great. All right. Now we're moving along to Miss Page's students. Okay, this is Hazel playing Waltzing Elephants.
Good.
Woo! Awesome job, Hazel. Or sorry, Harper. My bad. My face was covering up the screen. Good job, Harper. That was amazing. Okay, and now we have Declan, and he is going to play classic dance.
My name is Declan Garvin. This is classic dance.
Woo! Good job, Declan. This is so amazing to me because I didn't start playing music until I was 9, and I see all these kids younger than 9 just rocking it. Y'all are doing so great.
My name.
All right, next we have Mr. Bo with classic Ode to Joy.
Hi, my name is Bo. I'm playing Ode to Joy.
Good job.
Great job, Bo. That's really awesome. When I was your age, I couldn't tell the treble clef from the bass clef. You were killing it. All right. This is Miss Emily, and she is playing Bugle Call.
Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm going to be playing Bugle Call.
Awesome job, Emily. Great counting, great playing. Very nice. Okay. Next up is Jose, and he is playing Are You Sleeping? I'm not sure why it's paused. Oh. Yeah, nice job, Jose. Fun fact, he just switched from taking bass lessons with Mr. Clay to taking piano lessons with Miss Page, just like, feels like 2 weeks ago. So that's great progress for just such a short amount of time. So Miss Page also teaches flute, and Abby here is one of her flute students. Ah, nice job, Abby. That sounds very challenging to switch those registers so much. Good job on that. Okay, and here is Aubrey, another one of Miss Page's students, playing Marianne. Right.
When you are.
Great job, Aubrey. That was lovely.
When
Oops.
you are. When you are.
Okay, and now we have Grayson with 2 tunes for us, Twinkle and Lightly Row.
Hi, my name is Grayson. I'm going to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and Lightly Row.
Okay. Yay! All right, now lightly row.
I want to do on this one. I want to do.
We'll do that one later. Okay.
This is great.
Let's
Grayson
do
has only
lightly
been
row
taking
real quick,
lessons
though.
for about 3 weeks or 4 weeks, something like that. She's already doing so well.
Awesome job!
Wonderful job, Grayson.
Good job.
Wonderful job. And I really love how Miss Page is just sitting right there with you and is helping you keep your place, because tracking that music is a whole challenge in and of itself. Good job, both of you.
Hi, my.
Okay, and here we have Miss Leslie playing Got Those Blues. So just so you all know, about a third of our students are adults. I love that music is not just for kids, it is for everybody who wants it in their lives. So I'm so glad Leslie decided to participate. Yeah. Good job, Miss Leslie. I love it. Okay, and every once in a while, it's really fun to get to show off one of the performances of some of our teachers. And so I asked our teachers if they wanted to contribute a little bit of their performance and showcase their abilities a little bit. So you may or may not know that Miss Page is currently going back to school at Tennessee Tech. She already has a degree, I believe it's in early childhood education, but now she's going back for music performance. And so this is her performing on the flute at Tech. Whew. Wow. Good job, Miss Page. That was fabulous. When I hear things like that, I just really can't help but be grateful that I play strings, because the breath support, oh my gosh. Breathing is optional with violin. Just kidding. Okay, so I did save one more kidism for you. Pardon me. So kidisms are where I just like to tell little funny stories of things that happen in the studio that just are so precious and so wonderful. So one day my husband Clay was in the studio talking to a little girl who had just started voice lessons with Miss Katie. And Clay said, "Are you enjoying your lessons?" And she kind of gave him the stink eye. And he was like, "Well, are you having fun singing?" And she was like, you know, just kind of doing that thing where she was like, you know, maybe don't talk to me. And he said, "Are you enjoying your lessons, but you really don't like to talk to really big dudes that are strangers?" And she goes, "Yes, I don't like strangers." And Clay was like, "Cool, I respect that. See you later. Maybe, hopefully one day we won't be strangers." So I thought that was a pretty cute kidism. All right. Now we've got Miss Katie's students. Miss Katie teaches banjo and voice. First up, we have Adeline Brown, and she is going to be singing Dolly Parton's 9 to 5.
This is Addie Brown singing 9 to 5 by
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, the queen.
Yeah. Stumbled to the kitchen, myself a cup, ambition, and yawning, stretch, try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts
enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve fair promotion. Want to move ahead, boss, but the boss won't seem to let me. I think sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. Just to step on the boss man's ladder. But you've got dreams he'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day all ship will come in. The tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, and no matter what they call it, and you spend your whole life putting money in his wallet, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life when you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, and no matter what they call it, and you spend your whole life with money in his wallet.
High five! You
Woo!
did it. And look how much
That was stellar. Nice job, Addie. Very good. Man, I'm so excited. Everybody's just doing so great today. This is so great. So as I mentioned, about a third of our students are adults, and y'all just brace yourselves. Oh, Sonia is just going to give you the goosebumps. She has such a lovely voice. She's been learning banjo and singing with Miss Katie.
All right, cool. This is Sonia Newman singing and playing Wade in the Water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who are those children all dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the band that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Ooh, those children all dressed in white. God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the children, the Israelites. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Ooh, those children all dressed in blue. God's gonna trouble the water.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys too? Chill box. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. Y'all, I hope you are reading the comments after your performances. I'm just loving all of this positivity. Thank you so much for supporting one another. I think it's so important. All right. This next video, Katie's likely to kill me for. So I'm teaching ukulele lessons to a former professor of mine, and she's retired now. She taught me when I was a music student at Tech. And so I'm the lucky recipient of all these really random musical things. What Katie's holding here is a bowed psaltery, and we were messing around with it one day. And I think I dared her to play No Scrubs from TLC.
With No Scrubs by TLC. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. With no.
Okay, my apologies. You can kill me later, Katie. That was just too good to keep to myself. All right, now we're on to the final section of students. These are my guys. I teach violin, cello, piano, guitar, ukulele, voice. So we're gonna see a mishmash up here of instruments. Here is my buddy Declan. Declan is my youngest student right now, and he is taking both violin and ukulele from me, as well as piano from Miss Page. He is gonna be so dexterous, so musical. That's his favorite little thing to put at the end of his performances. Nice job, Declan. And he is going to be expecting a little sister later on, not too long from now. So he wanted to dedicate this song to his little sister, Dolly, who is going to be making her appearance soon.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird will, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
All right. Nice job, Declan. He's doing so well. And here is Mr. Malachi Libman playing for Elise. And he's another one of my students who learns so well by ear. He just barely looks at the music once he's got it memorized. It's so impressive.
Hello, I am Malachi, and I'm here in my lovely church, and I'm going to be playing for Elise.
Yeah, nice job, Malachi. Loving it. What I think is so wonderful about pre-recording these things is that you get to just hit delete as many times as you want to and come up with the best performance. And I hope that all of the students who are watching right now are just taking this opportunity to relax instead of stressing like we normally do during performances. You've already done the hard work, and now you just get to enjoy it. Here is Isaac Krause playing one of his absolute favorite songs, Davy Jones. I love it. Nicely done, Isaac. All right, and he is a double threat as well. He plays piano and violin. Here he is getting us ready for May with the May song. Awesome. Wonderful job, Isaac. You know, as I'm watching him play, I see him use the whole bow. That is such a challenge. He's doing so great with that. And now we have Selena Stewart. She is like a quadruple threat. She plays drums, guitar, violin. She sings so many things. And we are playing a duet called Voluntary. Yeah, nice job, Selena. And our last, whoops, oh my, let me go back. Okay, our last entry for today is Selena's daughter, Claire. Claire's playing the cello. Stick around if you want to. After this, we're gonna do a little group photo via Zoom. And this is Claire playing Rondo. Try that again. my gosh. So good. So good. I love it. Whoops. Okay, there you have it. That is our amazing recital. You guys, you did so great. I'm super proud of everybody who participated in this. It's so much work to make a video and to try to get things how you want it. If you would, everybody go ahead and turn on your screen if you want to be your video, if you want to be a part of our group picture, and you can turn on your screens, and I'm gonna figure out the technology. Yep. Okay, I think I need to stop sharing. Oops. Oh, stop share. It's the big red button. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. So good to see everybody who's been watching today. This has been so much fun. Yeah, I'm going to give you a second to turn on your cameras so we can see you. And while you do that, I'm going to tell you, y'all should come to the Pickle Festival today. If you're here in Cookeville, I'm about to go to the Pickle Festival. It's hosted by the Avery Trace Middle School. It's going to be pickly. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to have lots of pickles. So if you got pickle needs, you should go there. I'll see you there. So yeah, have we got everybody who wants to be in the group photo? Get real close, and I'll take our little screenshot here. Ah, Claire, Silas, good job. You guys did so great. Declan, proud of you. Oakley, Abel, and Isaac, so proud of you. Owen, fabulous job. I'm just super stoked for all of you. Addie, y'all just did wonderful today. Okay. Oh, Leslie, hi. Yes, cool. Okay, and there's Paige. So I'm going to take our photo. All right. Give me a good. Everybody on the count of 3 say practice. 1, 2, 3, practice. Got it. Awesome. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. Practice. All right. Great job. I've got the picture. You guys, I'm so proud of you. Go ahead and unmute yourself. I'm gonna unmute I'm gonna try to unmute you. Let me just ask you to unmute yourself real quick, and let's just give a round of applause to everybody. Oh, wonderful work. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. Yeah. Thank you all so much for participating today. I super appreciate it. All right, wonderful job. Go forth. Have a musical day. Maybe see you at the Pickle Festival.
Let us turn on camera.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Congratulations again.
Bye-bye.